Precious. Hey, come right here. All right. Here you go, big ball. Hey, keep me here. My hoop to my down. Test, test. Good afternoon. Good evening. So y'all came here just to sound like that. In the rain, in the pandemic, and you came out here to sound just like that. Good evening. Okay, that's a little bit better. I mean, these people put on the show for you, and that's all you're going to give us. I don't want Miss Asman to laugh at me. Last time we had a concert, I don't know if y'all remember, I was slouched over trying to talk on this microphone. So I might just, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do the temptation. 5 temptations, 1 mic. All right, so I'm a little bit on the emotional side, and I think more so just because of what we're going through as a people in the world, and the fact that I have the most supportive staff and administration that anybody could ever have. And they have allowed us to continue the music making process here at Richland Northeast High School. They have supported us, they have molded us, they have kept us safe, and they're here tonight. And I think that means more to me than anything, also the kids. So I would like to give the administration a hand for who they are. Tonight, we're going to honor some folks. I'm trying not to take up all your time, but this is the part of the year that I really like, because if you're anything like me, when I was a kid, I like incentives. I like rewards. I like gifts intrinsically and extrinsically, because it made me feel whole. And so as a teacher, as you know, for what I do, I'm about educating the whole child. Okay, I don't just teach band. We teach lifelong lessons. Sometimes I'm a counselor. Sometimes I'm the big brother. Okay, sometimes I'm the bad cop. Okay, and then on some days I'm the angel that everybody loves. Okay? But through it all, we have made it through a very, very, very tough time, and all of my children are here and they are safe. So parents, give yourselves a hand for these people down here. Okay, I'm gonna ask the ladies, the illustrious, sophisticated ladies of the Silver Cadet Band Booster Club, to come on up here and help Mr. Adams, because he don't know what's all going on up here. Let me get my phone now. I had to write my notes on my phone. Thank you, ladies. That's right. Y'all give these nice young ladies applause, too. They deserve it. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to try to read these in order. Miss Jan, I left a box out because I was trying to hide some stuff in there, but it's okay. If we can, it's some cup. We can just unbox those and throw those down there. I'm sorry, I'm getting my notes up. Y'all notice how I read my Bible these days. My Bible is on my phone. It's a good way, so when the pastor think you texting, you just tell him, Pastor, I'm getting my scripture out. And I tell you amen when I get there. All right. So here we go. All right, first, I would like to go ahead and honor everybody with the participation award, because this year, everybody who participated in any capacity, okay, deserves a reward and honor, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go score order. All right, so come on up quick, ladies and gentlemen. All right, first, it's gonna be Michaela Blyfield, Amari Sims. I'm gonna go slow because they gotta find them. They here somewhere. Not that one. So these, yeah. So it's these participation awards here. So we'll turn these around. No, that's okay. That's okay. All right. They kind of in order. All right. I'm gonna go a little slower. Thank you, Miss Sims. Miss Katiba Adesanya. Mr. Alexander Howard. Miss Maisha Gardner. Miss Hannah Perkins. Miss Kendall Kershaw. What y'all talk? And my girl in the audience, Miss Cammie Victor. Mr. Tristan Starr. Mr. Christian Burns. Mr. Mark Smith. Mr. Ryan Hamner. Gabriel Weston Garrison. Mr. Timothy Briggs. Brother Tyler Stodgehill. In his absence, Mr. Jake Streeter. Miss Katie Beatty. Mr. Winford Janvran. Mr. Christian Barnes. Mr. Tyson Stodgehill. I don't know if he's here or not. Mr. Noah Adams on trumpet. I don't know if he's here or not. Yeah, your name's on it. Hezekiah Martin L. Mr. Rudy Ramos. Ramos, which one? I'm still learning. Mr. Jeremiah Hope. Mr. Oliver Thomas, AKA Ollie. And this young lady, she joined me, and she was an E student, and I had a chance to work with her on so many capacities this year, and I'm so very proud of this young lady, Miss Abigail Robliard. Thank you, Abigail. Such a nice young lady. Gabrielle Henry Hand. I don't think Henry Hand's here. Alex Washington. And in his absence tonight, Mr. Shane Thomas. Held down the fort tonight. I'm so proud of him. Jameer Maxwell. My French horn section. Okay. In my French horn section, I need to figure out what they are, but I have Mr. Nate Kaysen, and I also have Miss Claire Hasty. And I hope they didn't leave my little stuff out. Okay. And now, okay, I got them. I got them. I don't know, they must have left my thing there. I got you. I have to take special care of my people. I tried to make sure this did not happen. Y'all give them an extra round of applause. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Mr. Joshua Akins. Mr. Elijah Moskowitz. Mr. Jaquan Green. In his absence tonight, Mr. Miles Pratt. Princess Mercado. And last but definitely not least, Miss Autumn Christie. All right, and moving right along. All right, this year I had the fortunate pleasure of working with two people. One I get also emotional about, I might be 6'3" and, tall and handsome and everything else. But I have a chance to have some assistance. I can't do it all by myself. And this young lady has assisted me time after time. And I go to her office every morning when she's here. And we kind of talk each other through our life here at Richland Northeast and through our life outside of Richland Northeast. And I have had the pleasure to work with her. She is our illustrious orchestra director here, and she served as my assistant this year, Miss Sierra Asman. Thank you, Miss Asman. I also have had the pleasure to work with someone else. He has a very busy schedule, and I don't want him to think that I take advantage of his time. He came over here, and he assisted me with the percussion section this year. He has a big role. He is the assistant director of bands at Allen University, and he happens to be my best friend. And we went to school together, and I've always had a thought of working with this gentleman. He's very, very accomplished, very talented, and I'm glad I have the pleasure of calling him my best friend. And he serves as our PCA director of percussion here, Mr. Javon Milford. Javon has on a black Armani suit, Stacey Adams shoes, and a nice Benedict College pen. Thank you, Mr. Milford. I was just getting yelled at because Javon knows me. My mind is scatterbrained, and my kids know I always use the word discombobulated, and that explains me. And I was just getting yelled at in the back about something that he needed me to do that I unfortunately kind of took care of. But anyways. Okay, next, all right. I had 2 students to do some extra things this year, and I'm very proud of them for what they did. Brother Jameer Maxwell participated virtually in the Limestone College Honor Band, and it was a very fine performance. I wanted to honor him for that. We looking for him. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Jameer, we gonna find it. Everything's over here. Okay, also, I had another student to participate in something extremely extra as well, and he ended up getting first place in this competition or talent hunt, and I would like to thank Dr. Terrence Allridge for what he did as a man of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. And basically, he submitted a virtual tape, and they gave him a cash reward because he was awarded first place. So I want to honor this person, Mr. Ryan Hamner. Right. Okay. Next, we had some, this year, Region Band was actually canceled. But I had some students to work extremely hard. I had some students to come and practice in and out the band room. I had some students to really put their musicianship to test this year. It was really easy to sit and just let it just go to waste. But they did not, and they still did what we had to do as far as the obligations for the Palmetto Center for the Arts program. And so basically, we have students to audition for Region Band. And this year, we had some students selected, 5. We had Michaela Blyfield, Mr. Winford Janvrin, Mr. Ryan Hamner, Mr. Jake Streeter, and Mr. Nate Kassan. Nathaniel Kaysen. You know I love you. I never call his last name. I just realized that. I just say Nate, right? All right. This year, we had one person to be accepted into the All-State Band, very high chair, 4th chair, and it is not easy to do. And I want to thank this person for his tenacity this year and all of his hard work and efforts with the band, Mr. Ryan Hamner. The heart of any band are the people who participated in it for 4 consecutive years. And we do not take advantage and we do not take for granted what they provide to this program. And so I want to honor my seniors this year. Okay, senior, Mr. Joshua Akins. In her absence, Miss Amelia Moskowitz, Mr. Jameer Maxwell, Brother Winford Jambrin, and in his absence tonight, Mr. Shane Thomas. Thank you, man. So we give out some marching band, well, a marching band award. This was a student who stood out to me this year, held down the fort. So very, very proud of him. And I think he did an excellent job this year. So in honor of Richard Johns, who was the Richland Northeast High School band director from 1979 to 1987, the Silver Cadet of the Year goes to Nathaniel Casey. For Symphonic band, okay? This young lady, I had the pleasure of inheriting her. Inherited them all, but this one is a little bit special because of her clerical work that she does for the band. She always thinks I forget about her, but I do not. I appreciate her. She assisted Mr. Henderson, and then she so gracefully on the first day gave me this smile and said she would continue to serve in her capacities for what she was doing with Mr. Henderson. And she has not let me forget about all the things that she does within this program. Okay? So the Symphonic Band Award in honor of Hampton Cobb, who was the Richland Northeast Director from 1978 to 1979. The Student of the Year goes to Miss Amari Sims. I think this award is a little bit more special because, this previous director of bands still works here at the school, Mr. Michael Sumter. And when you get awarded in someone's honor and they're still living, I just feel like, that's an extra special thing. This young lady, I chased this young lady. She basically told me, Miss Adams, I'm not doing band this year. I said, why not? I said, why are you not doing band? And she said, I'm just not doing it. So she came to one rehearsal, and then she came to me and said, Mr. Adams, I'm staying. I'm going to stay here. And so she's definitely stayed with the band. I'm very proud of this young lady, and she plays my instrument, and she plays it pretty darn well. So I would like to present the Symphonic Band in honor of Mr. Michael Sumter, Richland Northeast Band Director from 1997 to 2008. Most Improved Student to Miss Claire Hasty. For a concert band, so we have two bands here at Richland Northeast. We have Symphonic Band, which is a part of the magnet program, and we also have Concert Band, which is also a part of the magnet program. But if you know anything about band classes, they're intertwined with the different tiers. Okay, so everyone's kind of in one class, and it really does help a lot. So with Concert Band, this student, I love him to death, but he has gotten on my everlasting nerves this year, in a good way. I love him. We're trying to mold him. But I have watched his skills just augment since I met him in August to now. He's playing solos. I'm so very proud of him. Even though I have to give him the eye. The Concert Band, in honor of Stuart Kidd, who was the Richland Northeast Director from 1987 to 1990. Student of the Year goes to Christian Barnes. For concert band in honor of Ken Pouncey, who was the Richland Ladies Band Director from 1990 to 1997, this most improved student, I really have to give it to him as well. Whenever you get a chance to know your students, they confide in you and they tell you things that, sometimes you don't want to hear. They tell you things that you need to hear. And I think this is one of the things I need to hear, why he was late to rehearsal or why he was unable to be at certain rehearsals. And when I found out why, it just really touched me just to know that they were still trying to get, him to these rehearsals. And I don't take that lightly, and I appreciate him. And so that award for Most Improved Student, again, for in honor of Ken Pouncey, is going to go to Christian Burns. All right, so this year we had Most Outstanding Section, Most Improved Sections, okay? So for the Most Outstanding Section this year, I have not ever had a problem with these two gentlemen, and they hold the fort down as they should by playing the tuba. So that is going to go to Mr. Jameer Maxwell and Mr. Shane Thomas. For Most Improved this year, and that was Most Outstanding, for Most Improved this year, I have two sections that I have worked and worked and worked, and these young ladies have worked and worked my nerves, and I still love them. Okay? First of all, we went from the beginning of the year, and we had to work extremely hard. True or false? Don't start, Kendall. So we had to work really, really hard. And these young ladies impressed me tonight. They impressed me tonight. Okay, these young ladies and gentlemen, okay? And so the first Most Improved section goes to the clarinet section. For second Most Improved section for this year, these gentlemen and now a young lady, I think I had two young ladies, have worked extremely hard as well. One of them bounced back and forth from the percussion section to the trombone section and didn't complain not one time. So I would like to give this award of Most Improved section, part 2, to trombone and euphonium sections. Thank you. Such a nice young man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Huge award that I don't take lightly either. There's always a student in the band program that is an extension of you. The band director is an extension of greatness. Just embodies the characteristic of an eternal bandsman. And this young man has made me extremely proud. I'm extremely jealous of how well he plays. I had to work really hard to play well, and he just makes it look extremely easy. And I'm very impressed with him as a musician. I'm very proud of him, and I tried to push him a little bit this year as well as his teacher, Miss Sloan. So the Richland Northeast High School Band Student of the Year goes to Mr. Ryan Hamner. All right, go through these quickly. About ready to wrap it up in a second. All right, so I'm gonna call these out quick. And these are those who down, so I'll just take them over. And guess what? Most outstanding woodwind player for this year, Michaela Blyfield. Second most outstanding woodwind player this year, Mr. Ryan Hamner. Most outstanding percussionist, Brother Joshua Akins. 2 most outstanding brass players, Mr. Winford Janvrin and Mr. Christian Barnes. Most improved woodwind players is Miss Amari Sims and Miss Katiba Adesanya. Most improved percussionist, I'm so proud of this young lady, I don't know what to do. Miss Princess Mercado. Most improved brass players, and I definitely do agree with my decision, Mr. Rudy Ramos and Mr. Jeremiah Hope. All right, and these are classification awards. Most outstanding freshman, Miss Hannah Perkins. Second most outstanding freshman, Miss Katie Beatty. I had to do it. This young lady, she works so hard. She thinks I don't care about her. Miss Myesha Gardner. Most outstanding freshman. Most outstanding sophomore, Mr. Ryan Hamner. Most outstanding junior, Miss Katiba Adesanya. And Miss Amari Sims. And in his absence, most outstanding senior, Mr. Shane Thomas. Most improved freshman, Mr. Christian Burns. Most improved freshman, this is another great guy, love him to death, Mr. Tristan Starr. Most improved sophomore, Miss Kendall Kershaw. Most improved junior, Mr. Rudy Ramos. And my second most improved junior, Ms. Gabrielle Garrison West. In his absence, I had another one, Mr. Jake Streeter. And most improved senior, I surely agree, Mr. Jameer Maxwell. Last awards for students. And these are my honorable mention awards. These people have done things to assist me, and they just deserve to be recognized. Okay? Mr. Oliver Thomas. This young lady, we had the pleasure of opening in Miss Cece's play on Thursday, SpongeBob the Musical. And I'm Mr. Krabs, and she is Pearl, and honorable mention to Miss Autumn Christie. My twins of the band, they gave me a headache too, but I love them. Tyler and Tyson Stodge here. And my last one, last but not least, I've got to know this guy. I love this guy. He's a very cool guy once you get to know him. And his name is Mark Smith. All right, got to honor some people. And then that will conclude. I will have some short remarks and we'll be done. Thank you guys for applauding and waiting so patiently. First, I would like to honor the Band Booster Club of Richland Northeast High School. And these ladies have worked and worked. They gave me a hard time. They loved me. They cared about me, and I appreciate it because we made it. So I thank you, you young ladies, because you guys have really assisted. So it's Miss Gina Janvrin, who serves as the Band Booster President, Miss Kathy Hamner, who is the Band Booster Secretary, Miss Hope Hasty, who's the Band Booster Vice President, and Miss Caroline Streeter, who is the Band Booster Treasurer. When I started teaching in 2011, I did not think that I would have a student that I would carry with me through my entire career that I would love and mold and call my son. But I'm very thankful to have this young man. I love him to death. He back there giving me my church vibes, and I appreciate him. He's been playing the whole time. He sounds so lovely back there. And he has came to me at every program I've been to. He's always with me. He comes. He's helped me with singers this year, helped me with piano this year, and other things. And so I appreciate him. And he was our collaborative pianist for tonight, Mr. Terrence Goodwin. It's okay. The music can stop for a second while you come get it. Come on. Come on and get it. Of all the band parents, I love every single last one of you. I really do, because you let me have your children and you entrust me with their care. You entrust me to nurture them and love them and care for them as extensions of you. And I don't take that for granted at all. But I had two parents who really came through, and I just really appreciated them because they did something I didn't have time to do or knew how to do. And they drove the truck. I just didn't really have time to do that. So I would like to honor, with my deepest love and appreciation, Mr. Quincy and Miss Cynthia Akins. I know, I gotta act up. Y'all give another hand for the Akins. Thank y'all so much. I think the biggest award I can give out is the next one. I have had many opportunities in my lifetime, but I have not had an opportunity as good as this one. This opportunity has its own different challenges, but it has a lot of positives and perks. And without this person, I would not have been able to step up to the challenge. You know, he served as the band director for 8 years here, and I think he did a phenomenal job. He called me in 2015, said, Mr. Adams, would you come and work with my steel pan ensemble? I came, and that's how God will order your steps, because I never knew that I would be standing in this position today without this gentleman. I call him, I blow up his office phone, I blow up his work phone. Mr. Henderson, can you come do this? Ms. Henderson, can you come do that? Mr. Henderson got his stuff together. I'm gonna let you know right now, I joke with him all the time. Mr. Henderson will go in his Google Drive and he got everything listed for the year. I'm talking about expenditures 2019 to 2020. Whatever he needs, he can find it for me at the drop of a dime. And so Mr. Henderson recommended me for this position, and the administration had me to fill it. And so I want to honor the assistant administrator, one of them here at Richland Northeast High School, Mr. Roderick Henderson. I got two people. I hope they still up there. Well, at least one of them is. I guess I really don't know how to say the words or fathom the words for these guys, but they are phenomenal. And when my stepmom passed away this year, they helped me create a video that was out of the world. My family loved it, and I definitely could not have done it without these guys. I definitely could not have done these concerts without these guys. And they made my virtual life come alive. So I would like to thank Mr. Tony Fling and Mr. David Mitchell. Tony's up there working right now, so he might not come down and get it right now. He's working. Thank you so much. All right, so when I stepped into this role, we had one leader, and then I turned around in September and we had another one. And I was just thinking, wow, I just got to know this young lady, and she's elevated. We love elevation. And then we get this gentleman, most cool, laid person, down to earth. He happens to be my fraternity brother, which explains everything. And the smoothest noob I know. And I appreciate him. He has supported this program. He has came as our transformational leader, and he has done everything he could to support every single last program. And with how busy he is, the fact that I'm looking at him to my left just warms my heart. So I want y'all to give it up for our principal here at Richland Northeast High School, Mr. Mark Sims. All right, I would like to turn it over to Ms. Caroline Streeter for just 1 second.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm Caroline Streeter, the treasurer with the Silver Cadet Band Booster Club, and we have one more recognition tonight. It would be hard, if not impossible, to count the time that our graduating president of the Booster Club has dedicated to the band program here at Richland Northeast these last 4 years. She can often be found sizing uniforms, selling fruit, I'm sure some of you have bought some, shopping for supplies, working car washes, dressing up for trunk or treat, selling bandograms, t-shirts, promoting the band on social media, giving out Band-Aids and socks on competition day for those kids that forgot their socks, and emptying the water from the humidifier in the uniform room so the uniforms don't mold. This year she added the task of taking temperatures and reminding your kids to wear their mask. I can tell you the list is truly endless. Gina Janvrin has been a presence at Richland Northeast since 2011. She is completing her third and final degree here at Richland Northeast this year with the graduation of her third child, Wynn. And the Booster Club wanted to take this opportunity to recognize Gina, her sacrifice, her dedication to the band. Please accept. We've got some gift cards and a plant for you to plant in your yard in your free time now. And we thank you so much for all that you've done.
We're going to be here all night. Thank y'all. I'm getting a little teary-eyed because this is my last child, but I've actually had 5 kids come through Northeast, and I've been a part of PCA for 10 years, and I've loved almost every minute of it. Maybe not taking temperatures and the dehumidifier emptying out, but Michaela will continue doing that for me. Hopefully with the new HVAC system, you won't have to. I just wanted to thank everybody. And I want to give another round of applause for this band. I mean, they are amazing. To be able to play in a pandemic with these masks, and y'all know I'm the mask police. Y'all put up with a lot from me. But anyway, I just wanted to, there's a couple of business items we need to do. So, first, will you grab that? So we need a new president for next year. And we need to do nominations. They nominate Ms. Hamner, the students did. So, well, there's a nomination for president. So, Ms. Hamner, you get nominated by the 3 students just now. But we do have nomination forms. If you are not sure of someone's name, please ask somebody. We can find out the name of a parent. And if you want to run and be an officer, we need lots of help. I'm not going to leave completely. I'll help over the summer doing some uniforms and stuff like that. And also, Mr. Adams is going to be in the Rose Bowl parade, y'all. Isn't that exciting? And we have a beautiful, will you accept this rose? Will you accept this donation? Yes, Mr. Adams will. So please We take Venmo, PayPal, cash, check, right? So we want to get him there, and we can't wait to watch him on January 1st, I guess it is. I think that's when the Rose Bowl is. So we're going to be very excited. So y'all, please, let's support him and let's get him there. So yay. And thank y'all if you've already donated. Let's see. We may do a car wash this spring or summer, so y'all just be on the lookout for emails for that. And I want to thank my husband who supported me when he about fell out of his chair when I said I'm booster band president, and he's like, oh no, this is going to be our life for the next 4 years. But it's been a lot of fun, and I really want to thank Caroline and Kathy. They have put up with all my text and helped me so much. But I really want to help all my volunteers. Thank you, because y'all come through every time. Y'all donate your time and your money, and you love these kids as much as I do. So I just want to thank you. And we do have senior gifts for the seniors from the Booster Club, but we've decided to save them for the senior drive-through on June 4th. So decorate your cars, and maybe some of the band kids can come out and play. And as the seniors drive through, we can celebrate them. So we do have gifts for the seniors. We have not forgotten y'all. We just need another month to work on them. And that is all I have. And anything else? Did I forget something? And the kids, that we do have some cake for y'all after you put up your instruments. And Mark Smith's very excited because he looks very hungry. We can do bandograms as y'all are packing up if y'all want to do that, but the bandograms will be outside the band room.
We'll just take them over there.
We'll take them over there and read them to y'all over there because there's a lot. But thank y'all for buying bandograms and supporting the band. And thank you, Wynn, for letting me embarrass you for 4 years. I love you. And I didn't cry the entire time, Wynn.
All right, and that is going to conclude our concert for tonight. I appreciate each and every last one of you, and I appreciate you coming out. And before you leave, show these people some love one more time. Mr. Sims, did you have any remarks you wanted to say? Okay. We'll have our last closing remarks from administration, and then we'll be out of here. Parents, if you give me another 20 minutes with your children, we're going to try to get some stuff back, and then we'll let them go.
Good evening, parents. We want to thank everybody for coming out. Mr. Sims sent me over here today to do all the wordsmithing. But it was a wonderful concert. I want to, again, just recognize the students. Give yourself an applause. Students, it was outstanding. Mr. Adams for putting on this production. It's been nothing but terrific. So much I can say about him, but I'm going to say this right here. I always told the kids that, when I left or when I explained to them I was going to be moving into a different role, that I would find somebody who cared about the band program just like I did. So I think now the kids understand that Mr. Adams has shown himself to be a perfect fit for this job. And I take the words of our principal. He's a premier band director because we are a premier school with premier students. So it's nothing but going up from here. We look forward to seeing you at our first home football game later this year. And we're going to close out this concert. So thank you so very much. You all have a great night.
Guys, give me 2 more minutes. I forgot one thing. Mr. Milford wants to do a presentation, and it is very needed. Give him about a couple minutes of your time.
First of all, good job, band, and good job, Mr. Adams. Good evening, everyone. Again, I am Jovan Milford. I am the Assistant Director of Bands at Allen University and also the Professor of Percussion Studies at the university. Tonight, we just want to share an extra little bit of light on our graduating seniors, simply because after tonight, they have to make a decision what are they going to do after they leave Richland Northeast. And so me and my staff at Allen University want to provide them an opportunity to get a quality education. Due to COVID, financially, they have to pay for school. So on tonight, we just want to give each student the opportunity to receive a $10,000 scholarship towards going to school, and let it be on them to choose the Allen University. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Milford. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please be safe. Again, I just need your kids for about 20 minutes and they can go. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.